Hello, it's the Social Revolution. I'm John Nayler and joined at my side Puneet Sharma, specialist in graphic design.
Hello.
Now, since the last episode, you worked on that superhero name? We've got Princess Leia, we've got the Wizard.
Not really, still. People, I think, like I said, people have a lot of different names. Some of them are Mr. P, Brother Brown. I like Brother Brown, actually.
Oh, really? Brother Brown?
Brother Brown.
I was looking for something that fits in around like your specialist, your speciality in design, Puneet.
And I'm Brown, maybe.
Captain Graph or something, I don't know.
Captain Graph.
Now, have you ever had to, fall asleep with your smartphone and actually had it fall on your...
I think, yes. I'm guilty as charged.
It was safer back in the day with the laptop on your lap type thing in bed and just like fall asleep, and it went to sleep as well. That was not so... But now with smartphones, you notice that? Like, you're getting there to that point, you're like still messaging. I mean, it's a social revolution after all.
Snapchat or...
Splat.
But back then with the laptops, I think you used to wake up with a hot lap,
That too.
So...
Yeah, no, that's it. That was a bit of a worry. I was sort of worried about the RF. No, I got over it. Anyway, look, we'll continue that conversation from last time. We were talking about design briefs and that for startups and, older people, younger people going into their own business, how do they keep, how do they do a design brief that works?
Well, I have been approached by a lot of people in the past, and I still get approached by people who have absolutely no idea what and where they start when it comes to, branding their business or setting up a new business.
What do you tell them?
Classic.
What do you do with them?
I firstly just be smart, just smart, and I be polite and smile and be pretty first, because there are certain things that they say which
certain things certain people find harder than others.
Yeah, exactly. So the classic questions that they ask, like, I've started this new business. I really don't know what I like. And that's where your first red flag goes up.
Yeah.
My suggestions to people like that is, if you want to approach a designer or, a studio or whatever, do your homework first, as such, like what your brand needs to represent.
Sure.
What's your business? Who's your competitor? Just basic research.
Yeah, and that sort of thing is where you tend to find they fall down at the outset. Like I got one this week. So it's not so much logo, but it's just in terms of website content and the lifestyle goals for this business and the couple in question is like, beachfront house and children walking along the beach with a rolling wave, heaving the sand. I'm going. So can we have that as the homepage? It says we're not selling your lifestyle here.
Yeah.
We actually want to have a bit of drama and a bit of association with the sorts of problems you solve. And then you get your lifestyle. You have that picture on, in your world, great, but let's talk about what's relevant to your potential customer.
I actually read something today. People want to buy the solutions that you give rather than the problems that you are faced with. So in my opinion, graphic designers are problem solvers in a way, because you come to us with a problem per se, not so much a problem, but a challenge that comes your way, and we basically work together. We are miracle workers. Not literally, but people think that because, they want us to do stuff which is, sometimes defies the laws of physics. But you have to just make sure that you choose the right words and, don't use words such as make it jazzy or I need a cutting edge design or make it pop. That's a classic one that never goes away. Well, I don't know.
Make it pop.
Yeah.
I remember the first time you said that to me, Puneet.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I didn't say it to you. You just brought it into my vernacular. Now we use it to wind you up. It's great fun.
I've unleashed a monster.
Yeah, I know that Asheen look on your face when I say it, make it pop, Puneet. Oh.
All right, I'll make it pop, okay.
Pop you in the face. But anyway, no, there's those things. No, and that simplicity we were talking about earlier in the previous video in the series, that simplicity that people look for. Like if you're a landscape business, with a mower going across the road, if you're a landscape business, then I don't know, the red's going to be part of your brand,
Well, see, that's what
There's those sort of obvious things to do to make sure you're not upsetting people. You make sure you're on track with what people are expecting. Yeah.
As much as I like red, the color red is my favorite color. But there are certain things that shouldn't be associated with the sort of colors. Say for example, if you are doing up a logo for a restaurant that predominantly sells whole foods or vegetarian food, you wouldn't go for something which is blue, because to me blue in terms of fresh healthy food associates to a different sort of thing. Blue associates food that's gone off, maybe.
Yes. Seafood, maybe.
Seafood,
yeah,
possibly,
there is
yes,
virtually no food that's blue as well. Yeah,
yeah. So, just use the right sort of colors. The best way to get started is just jump onto websites where people have done a lot of branding work. Just to start your creative process. I think Pinterest is one of the best things where you can do a bit of research. Just get some inspiration and go with those inspirations to your designer as such. I'm now talking purely from the client perspective, me being a customer approaching a graphic designer.
Yes.
So pick up a few examples, talk to your studio and tell them, all right, this is the direction that I'm thinking of going in. Help me and tell me what you think works best. And that sort of, triggers a synergy between the client and the designer. And I think that's the best place to get started.
Yeah. Well, there's the psychographic and psychological type stuff around, even colour choice and that almost self-selects, like you're saying, that blue around restaurants is a pretty uncommon thing.
Yeah.
Oliver's, I've seen as a bit of a chain thing happening around healthy, whole foods in travel restaurants and that sort of thing, and road stops or roadside stuff.
Yeah.
I saw a bit of red in their logo. I'm pretty sure that disappeared. I think I've sort of seen Oliver's logo in a green with a dash of red somewhere, but I think it's gone.
Well, coming back to the previous video that we were talking
Whole foods, healthy foods,
Reductionist, thinking from a point of reducing everything down to a very potent message that you're trying to send across. A lot of massive companies right now are doing away with the pictograms or the monograms, and they're going for a simple, clean text sort of a layout.
Yeah.
Check out the new logo that MasterCard has done. They've gotten rid of that, interlocking circles.
Have they? It's gone?
Absolutely.
Well, it's just an M or something like that.
No,
someone already owns M, I think.
They still have the circles, but they've made it more minimal. And
they've pulled the colours out or something like that.
They've got, you need to have a look at it. It's absolutely clean, and I like it the way it is right now.
Yeah, well, that's it. Well, case in point, I've got another one. It's like recent startup did a website a couple of years ago, came in and said, this is the logo that my business coach, my mentor, has made for me. I'm going, and that's the logo he's designed for you to use.
Yeah.
And you're just taking it point blank as the logo you're going to use. You haven't researched, you haven't market tested, you haven't even posted on Facebook to see what people think.
Yeah.
It's a kaleidoscope, mate.
Exactly.
It's a kaleidoscope of colour, and I'm looking at it going, okay, no, I get that. It definitely, I can see, the fundamentals of where he's trying to go, but...
It usually looks like, a unicorn has just puked all over the logo, and it's gone happy with all the colours, so... Yeah,
it's some sort of Disney cartoon of and then to use those colours to then roll that out into a website. I'm going.
It's going to be difficult.
We're going to use that one and that one because that's going to not drive people into catatonic response.
Well, see, quick tips that I give my clients in a very short period of time when they come and approach me for designing logos or any marketing promos and whatnot. Do your homework, try and find a few different inspirations. Internet is awesome, it has everything at the fingertips.
That's right.
Find stuff that you like, find stuff which your competitors are doing right now. Please make sure that you don't steal images straight from Google Images. There are awesome websites, stock images from Shutterstock, iStock, list goes on.
Yeah.
Fonts, it's a major issue.
Yeah. 30 seconds ago, Puneet.
Yeah, just get some good fonts. Consult a designer. If you have questions, ask me. I'm always there to help. And, I'll be more than happy to help you with your design.
Okay, fabulous.
Yeah.
Right. Look, let's continue this conversation. Talk about fonts even. I love fonts. I actually hate what people do with Arial. But anyway, that's enough for this episode of The Social Revolution. Thanks for coming along to talk to us, Puneet.
No problem.
I'm John Nayler, and we'll talk to you next time.